Actually, you know, let me show y'all this, bro. I'm going to cook on Twitch a little bit, man. Fuck Twitch. Because they do bullshit all the time. Look at this shit, guys. And I'll tell y'all, I had this for a minute. I just never showed it. But look at this shit on Twitch that they platform, right? Look at this right here. I don't know her name, but look at this, bro. Literally, this was on Twitch.
Should I go put on a bikini? It's Thirsty Thursday.
Look at Angie's face.
I'll put on a bikini when we get to 25 subs. Gift a sub for me.
Bro. Bruh.
Charlie, thank you for subbing.
Why is she doing this?
And I'm playing this in full for you ninjas, because I'm about to go off. Bruh.
How many subscribers does she have?
I don't know.
I want to know.
Like 5,000.
What's her?
Not even that much. We had like 10K before we got fucking suspended. Bro. Fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. And I want to be very fucking clear about this shit. Honestly. Fuck you, Twitch. And I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. And I had this clip for a minute and I wasn't going to fucking show it. But you know what? Fuck it. Because this shit pisses me off. I get suspended off of Twitch for off-platform behavior. Not even for something I did on platform, because I was watching my fucking mouth. I was sticking with the fucking dumbass TOS, all that bullshit, right? And then they go ahead and suspend me for off-platform behavior. Then you got like this, literally having sex with a microphone, right? Being a fucking with that watch. And you want to, and this is on platform, by the way. This is on Twitch. This shit is on Twitch. This chick is literally having with a microphone on fucking Twitch, where kids are watching all the time. And these motherfuckers want to sit here and suspend me for off-platform behavior. Fuck you, Twitch, you fuck. This is literally why the ADL, right, is running you guys into the ground. Because here's the fucking reality, okay? Whether it's Osman Gold saying the stupid shit that he said about the Palestinians, or people like Hassan that say the shit that they say about, you know, Israel. They don't want higher IQ content, right? Or things that are controversial on their platform, right? They made the term Zionist a slur now, right? And I'll be fucking damned if you're going to ban people that have higher IQ takes, though they might be controversial, you're going to ban them over like this, that literally have their tits out and they're fucking. You're going to platform chicks like this that do dumb shit like this. Because here's the thing, you guys know, I am anti-censorship. I am anti-people getting banned. I'm all about free speech. But this is porn, bro. This is straight up porn. Like, this is straight up porn. Right? And it's no fucking wonder that Twitch isn't able to get higher IQ that can sit there and command an audience and use their fucking brain. Right? Like a Candace Owens. Right? Some of y'all don't like Laura Loomer, but I like Laura. Even though we disagree on the whole thing. Right? Like a Laura Loomer, you know, who's, by the way, a critical component to Trump getting elected. That's another fucking bomb drop. You guys can say whatever you want to say. I know some of y'all dislike Laura, but I got to give her flowers, actually. Laura Loomer is a critical component to Trump becoming president of the United States. You guys want to know why? Controversial take. But I'll tell you guys why, and you guys might not know this. Judge Merchan, the judge that was presiding over the Trump trial with the false document case. Remember that one? Yeah, the one that Alvin Bragg and all them tried to fucking come after Trump for? Right before Trump was supposed to be sentenced, Laura exposed that Judge Merchan's daughter took money and worked for the Kamala Harris administration. So that put a ridiculous amount of pressure on Judge Merchan to recuse himself. And it also made it where they had to delay the sentencing for Trump in light of these new allegations that came out that Laura Loomer broke. So look, you might not like her. You might have disagreements with her when it comes to whatever it may be. But facts are facts. She absolutely put an enormous amount of pressure on Judge Merchan by exposing her by exposing the judge's daughter for taking money from the Kamala campaign and showing that the judge was not impartial. So, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. So, so women like that get my respect, right? Because a lot of y'all are like, oh, Myron, you just hate women. No. I have respect for women that have competence and are able to actually provide value to the world outside of stupid like this that show their tits, that have no skill set besides having with a microphone. This is literally disgusting. Literally disgusting. And Twitch is an app that's more used by. So, yeah. Fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. And this is why, and the thing that kills me is they lost their ads, right? Twitch, like, lost a lot of their advertisers. A lot of guys got demonetized or that weren't getting ad, whatever. That's a direct part of the fucking taking your money away. You don't bend the knee to the left. You can't. When you bend the knee to the left, you end up in situations where now they control you. Because here's the problem with the left and liberals in general. You're never woke enough. You're never woke enough. They will always find a way to call you a fucking bigot or racist, anti-Semite, whatever the fuck it is. I see them calling Destiny an anti-Semite now. Bruh. Destiny has been advocating for Israel's war for several months now. And they still call him an anti-Semite. He's been one of the biggest people that's been defending Israel. And they call him an anti-Semite. Fucking incredible. So you can't reason with these people is my point. You can't reason with liberals. You just can't. You can't apologize to them. You can't reason with them. You can't sit there and be like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to like totally change my vernacular. No, fuck you guys. Whether it's left-wing organizations like or Media Matters or any of these fucking lobby groups that sit there and try to suppress your freedom of speech. Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to suppress your freedom of speech. Fuck them. Now, I already know what's going to be next for the low IQ idiots. Well, Myron, hold on. Twitch and YouTube and all these different platforms are private, man. They can ban you like they got their terms of service. And to that I say, let's rewind 4 years ago. If you talked about the vaccine, right? If you talked about the vaccine, if you talked about COVID, if you talked about the pandemic, etc., in a negative sense and you were critical of it, that was probably one of the fastest ways to get a strike on YouTube and or get your channel nuked. Facebook, Instagram, etc. Anything that was anti-vax or anti-mask, you were cooked. You were cooked. And you guys want to know who told these social media platforms this? The government, the CDC, etc. Right? So, if the government's going to collude with social media platforms to shut down dissenting voices, guess what? Now you guys are on the hook for upholding our First Amendment rights. It is unconstitutional and illegal for these social media companies to collude with the government to suppress your fucking free speech. And Trump actually talked about this. And it's funny because he had to do it in 2022. Why, you might ask? Because back then, you guys remember January 6th, right? I think we all remember that. Yeah, January 6th, insurrection, right? If you talked about the election being stolen or any of that stuff, that was another thing that would get you banned or get you a strike. FYI, right? And after January 6th, Trump got banned everywhere. They banned him off Facebook. They banned him off Twitter. They banned him off YouTube. They banned him everywhere. So he had to actually make this announcement on fucking Rumble, where he said, if I become president, I'm going to pass a law that makes it illegal for government officials to collude with social media platforms to silence free speech or to silence speech. Why did he make that? Because he was a victim of it. He was a victim of it. Now, and this is before Trump took office, by the way, now you can question COVID, you can question the election. But 2 years ago, if you talked about this shit, cooked. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. These TOSs and these terms of service, all this other bullshit, these social media companies work hand in hand with the fucking government. It's a way for them to surreptitiously get around upholding the Constitution and violate your fucking rights. I don't like Hassan. I disagree with him on almost everything. I don't like Osman Gold, or whatever the fuck his name is. I disagree with him on his stance on what he said about the Palestinians. But you know what, guys? The freedom of speech, the First Amendment, is more important than how I feel about people. So despite the fact that losers like Hassan sit there and call me on Twitter and say that I'm unhinged or all this other bullshit, right, in an effort to try to make me look bad, right, to make himself not get banned off of Twitch because he's scared that he's on a fucking chopping block, I actually defended his multiple times. Because unlike liberals, which this comes back to the whole left and right thing, right? Liberals don't believe in free speech. You want to know why they don't believe in free speech? They don't believe in free speech because they understand that in the battlefield of ideas, in the marketplace of arguments, okay? Guess what? Everyone can hear what you're saying in the marketplace of ideas. And then the people pick what makes sense and what they're going to line up with. And guess what the left has not been doing a good job of doing recently? Convincing people that their stance makes sense. Saying ridiculous things like, oh yeah, a child can decide. There's 97 genders. Let's just let everybody in. Mass immigration. Right? Let's give out handouts. Who cares? Crime? Not that big a deal. Everyone deserves a chance. Right? My pronouns. We can't be critical of people because we care about feelings. Open sexuality. Let's just let women be. The left has become progressively loonier and loonier and loonier. It's no fucking mistake that Trump won in a fucking landslide, guys. It's because when you actually have free speech, when you got platforms like Rumble, when you got platforms like X, where people are able to say what they want to say and their voices aren't fucking suppressed, like on these mainstream media platforms, right? And people can actually hear. They're like, damn, that makes a lot more sense. People that are fucking Democrats, people that have historically been leftists, even voted for Trump in this situation. Why? Because the left keeps going far left and becomes crazier and loonier by the year. Someone that was a liberal 10 years ago is now considered alt-right. Tim Pool, my friend Tim Pool, as you guys know. Been on the show many times. I consider him fairly centrist. But people on the left consider him alt-right. Which to me is comical. Right? But that just goes to show you how much of a clown world we've become. So, again, going back to the whole Hassan and leftist shit. Liberals like Hassan, like H3 Podcast, even Destiny, even though I like him, they call for mass censorship. I don't. People on the right typically don't. And this is why Trump won in a landslide. And that's why he's going to institute this executive order and this law when he comes in. Right? Look, I got a bunch of stupid hairhead right now talking shit in my X chat. Don't worry. I'm not going to silence none of you dumb, because even though you guys are low IQ and you guys are stupid, you have the right to say what you're saying. You idiots prove me right daily, so I don't got to cook y'all. Idiots. But that is the importance of free speech. It allows idiots to show themselves that they're idiots. And it allows people that are smart to show that they're smart. But if you're going to silence one side like they've been doing for the past 4 years plus with the right and conservatives, unfairly asymmetrical fucking censorship, that's what it is, I'm calling it out, we end up in a loony world. And even people I disagree with, I will protect their ability to say what they got to say, even though I dislike them. Ethan Klein, I'll never call for a censorship, but he's called for mine. Hassan Abi, I'll never call for a censorship, but he's called for mine. Destiny never called for my censorship, so shout out to you, Destiny. Even though we disagree on almost everything. Destiny's one of the few liberals that I get along with. So, shout out to Destiny. But there ain't many, is my point. So, yeah, man. It's fucking clown world. But anyway, this goes back to the whole Twitch thing with this fucking incredible. But that's where we are, gentlemen.